Hi guys, so guys, if VDM is not careful, this issue might end his career. Yeah, because let's just call a spade a spade. If VDM is not careful, this particular issue might end up ruining him, or this issue might end up making people to believe that he is the manipulator people usually call him. Because tell me the reason why this man is struggling so hard to bring one person down. VDM, I think this is the right time for you to just let this issue be. Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you come across this video. Do well to like, subscribe, tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree or do you have different opinion? So apparently, Peter Okoye, which is P Square brother, came out and he made several videos. He explained what actually happened between him and his brothers. Okay, before even he came out to explain what actually happened between him and his brother, Paul, the other P Square, okay, there are two, both of them are P Square, right? One is Paul, the second one is Peter. Paul has been granting several interviews explaining his own side of the story, telling everyone who cares to listen that he owns 99% of P Square. According to Paul, he said he wrote most of the song, if not all. He is the one initiating all the ideas and every other thing that has to do with P Square. And now he is done giving his 99%, while Peter only brings 1%. Jude, their elder brother, on the other hand, takes 40% from their income, which is weird, very weird, very weird, guys. So now, Jude always explain, telling everyone who cares to listen that Peter is this, Peter is that, blah blah blah. Peter has never come out to make any video concerning that issue. If you are following this case for a very long time, this particular issue Peter has been writing and writing and writing about it. Sometimes when Paul grants an interview, he will come out to write. He will come out, write and explain his own side of the story, saying that whatever Paul is saying in that interview is completely false. So this was how it has been happening for long, up until the incident that brought the camel's back happened a few days ago, I think 2 weeks ago, where Peter was so proud of his cute children. Then he took to his Twitter page and he wrote, oh, his twin now can speak French very well, and he's so proud that his kids, his son and his daughter speaks French so well, and he's a proud father. Then somebody asked him, can your children speak Igbo? Then Peter said, who Igbo help? The people were like, oh, who Igbo help? They were like trying to like drag him, not really drag, up until his brother, his other brother Paul, came out and say, oh, Igbo is his root, Igbo is his life. There's something that your brother is trending for the wrong reason, then you came out, then you spill another thing to spark the fire. So apparently people started dragging Peter more, saying that so because of people were dragging Peter based on what he wrote on Twitter, his brother came out to make the dragging worse. So because of that, then he was so angry that each time that issue happened online and people are dragging him, Paul will come out and say something to make the dragging worse. And this has been happening for months, for years, according to him. So he set up camera to explain his own side of the story, and everywhere was busted. Guys, it was a long one. He did part 1. Peter did part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6. Guys, part 7, part 8b, part 9. He was explaining and explaining, and people were like tearing up. People were crying, oh, your brother did this to you. Oh my gosh, if your brother can do this to you, then you don't need an enemy, blah blah. But people were really hungry, including a lot of people, a lot of celebrities too. They were like, oh, they cheated you and they treated you bad. Because Peter was explaining to the public that how Jude was consciously controlling P Square, despite the fact that he doesn't sing, he doesn't write. He even went as far as saying that Peter opened another separate account to divert P Square's fund to that account with the help of his wife. In fact, a lot of people were disappointed at Jude, a lot of people were disappointed at Paul, because the explanation went a very long way. He was explaining back to back, even he explained what Paul actually did to his what Jude actually did to his wife when she got pregnant. Guys, it was a long one. Then people were like sympathizing with him, trying to help him. Many people subscribed to his YouTube channel, guys, to encourage him. People watch his videos. Whoa, if you're not earning enough from P Square, then you need a support. As people started watching his content, people started watching his videos, supporting him. Even people went as far as, because we all know that Peter has a clothesline title. The name of that clothesline is Zip Republic. People went as far as ordering the cap he used for that video. People were like, supporting him in different ways. And guys, it was so massive that a lot of people were so proud. People were like, oh, if you're not earning enough from P Square, then you need a support as a solo artist, of course. So we were like supporting him. This is issue between the Okoyes, because a lot of things were said about Jude with evidence, guys. He was presenting his evidence back to back as he was spilling. They came very dark man. All this Rattel, the day people guys will tell very dark man the truth. I know that nobody is perfect. He has helped some people in several ways to retrieve some money. He has helped people with some kind of gestures that people are still proud. But I feel that it is okay to always tell him the truth. Very dark man out of nowhere decided to like impute himself in the Okoye's issue. Paul is alive and healthy. Jude is alive and healthy. None of them is suffering. None of them, every one of them can talk. Even Paul came out to make a video saying that Peter is going down while Paul is going up. We all saw the video, guys. And that was the video that triggered a lot of people to start supporting Paul, because if you can come out and say your brother from the same mother, the same father, one of them is going down and the other one is going up, that is the height of it. And people were not having it. As an elder brother, you should be the one coordinating, you should be the one settling your home, you should be the one calling your younger ones to order. But you came out and you were spilling that one of your brother is going down, the other one is going up. And people did not really find that funny, guys. People were like, oh, if Peter is going down, then the P Square fans are not doing enough, because as a solo artist that they are right now, it is better both of them are going up. So they started supporting Peter. Then came very dark man, set his ring light and began to say a lot of gibberish. So guys, I don't know, everybody have right to speak because this is content, right? But at the same time, if a very dark man don't want to lose his credibility in this issue, I think he should tread with caution, because Jude is still alive, Paul is still alive. So very dark man coming here to make people dislike Peter is the height of it. It's not going to work, because Peter, everything Peter said, there is evidence to back it up. Everything Peter said, there is evidence to back it up. Everything he said, there is a video proof for it. So I don't see the reason why Paul comes out to defend anyone here. I don't know see the reason why very dark man comes out to defend anyone here. They are both alive to defend themselves. So the one that very dark man did today, so at the time of making this video, he came out and he said Peter told him that Paul was actually knocking his house help. There was a CCTV footage showing that Paul was actually knocking his house help. Guys, the honest truth is that Anita, Paul's ex-wife, made a video. In fact, during his case, he filed a case in the court when he was seeking for divorce. He made the statement that Paul was actually laying with their maid, something like that. It was not a secret. Yeah, it is on the news. I don't know if I have it. If I have it, I'll be attaching it here. It was on the news. It was never a secret. So very dark man coming out now to say that Peter told him that Paul was laying with his maid is the height of gossip. I don't know why very dark man is working tirelessly to see Peter down. That's why the part that everything Peter said, he presented a receipt for it, guys. I don't know what they really want. I don't know where that man is trying to bring himself down, because the way this issue is going, this particular one might be his end if he is not careful. Okay, yes, brothers has nothing to do with Paul. This particular issue is already in court. Peter came out to make the video because he feels that each time that people are dragging him, his brother, his twin brother, will come out and say something to make the people to continue to drag him. And it's becoming often. And that was the reason why he came out and he dropped a lot of videos and receipts explaining his side of the story. Nobody should leave the part that Paul is always trying to instigate people to drag Peter. We all love P Square. We are rooting for P Square. In fact, see, today I still listen to P Square songs. I have a lot of their songs on my phone. I will not say Paul should go down, Peter should rise. I will not say Peter should go down, Paul should rise. Both of them need to rise together, even as a solo artist. But at the same time, I don't think it's wise for for Paul and Jude to go to very dark man for any kind of help. Very dark man cannot help because they still have their mouth to speak for themselves. If they really want to speak, and if they don't want to speak, they should just let it slide. It's not a must, they must speak. So using very dark man to speak or using very dark man to talk is not going to help this situation right now. Because I don't know if you are getting it. Because very dark man, as of today, he has dropped a video. I think yesterday, dropped a video saying that, but Peter told him that Jude will not give birth to a son or something like that. I don't know. But guys, whatever the case may be, I think very dark man should not involve himself in this particular one so that he will not end up losing his credibility, because a lot of people has had enough of him. But guys, what do you think? Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe. God bless you all.